Continue. Yes.
The man takes one look at your companion and shrieks, "Monster!"
Can I thought it was a way to like read behind the cards, like the back of the cards. I guess not every card is a back, maybe? Let's take a look at this for a second. So I am level 1, HP 19, attack, defense, next level. Okay. Skills. Slash and ramp, okay. You have any card abilities yet? Okay, equipment. Oh, look at that. Cool. Party. You can have like more than 3 party members. Oh, cool. Okay. Own cards. Items. Revive in 3 potions. Equipment. None that I'm not already wearing, and we have none of these. Collection. Oh, it's like these are all the cards I've seen in the game in terms of items and equipment and key items and so on. Probably. Yeah, that's it. Very interesting. Can I see like the characters here? I found 0. So like NPCs aren't characters per se. Okay. Who are you?
We of the Ivory Order will be the ones to restore peace to the land, brags a white-robed man. My colleague made me come along, but he didn't mention we were going on a quest to slay the dragon, she says, trembling.
Oh.
That reward for slaying the dragon is as good as mine, barks the man. You think the dragon's really as tough as they say? Asks the man, his knees knocking together.
Okay, so that's why there was no back card here, because they all look the same. They're not like unique characters, so they don't have one.
If the heroes of the Ivory Order are hunting the dragon, he's as good as dead, says the man, relief spreading across his face.
Okay.
Keep your ears perked. You never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction, the man says. You think.
So I wasn't listening. I love it.
You'll need tough gear if you're going to beat the dragon, the man tells you. The Ivory Order trio stands before you. They seem not the most approachable of parties, but...
I can speak to them. You'll do that one.
You inquire about their identities. We are disciples of the Ivory Order. It is our duty to aid the realm and its people however we can.
It's cool that you can like tug on the card a little bit to see if you can like kind of read the card just a smidge before actually deciding to pull the trigger and doing it. Wanted to write it, but then you were wrong because you must hunt it either way. Yeah, exactly.
The Order's principal focus is developing medicine to distribute to people throughout the world. They begin blathering an answer to a question you didn't even ask. Sensing a long lecture ahead, you seize on the first chance to extricate yourself from their presence.
Wow. Okay. Can I talk to the queen?
You try to speak to Queen Nilla, but a guard blocks your path. Figures a nobody bounty hunter can't just walk up to a queen and start chatting like they're best friends.
Yeah, figures. What about you?
Go talk to the guard on the left to sign your name on the register.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Sign here, says the guard, handing you a pen and paper.
Oh, we get to pick our name. So cool. Oh, name, like base name is Ash. I mean, we're obviously going to be Shino. Yeah. Have you gotten that written down all right? Yep. That's me.
You sign your name. After you've signed, the guard motions to the strange creature beside you. The monster, too.
Wait, for real?
You sign your companion's name as well. Mar. Mar, your friend and sometimes traveling companion. Though he can't speak the human tongue, he seems to understand it well enough.
It's like my own dinosaur
Thank
dog.
you. Now we'll know what to have engraved on your tombstones.
Ha, fun.
Can't ask the dead what name to mark their grave with, after all. The guard chortles. You want the reward as badly as you don't want to die. You figure you better make some strong friends.
Speak with the others gathered in the hall to form a fellowship for the journey ahead. Wait, I've done that though. Oh, these guys
Offer
maybe?
to join forces with the Ivory Order trio?
I mean, they're literally the strongest.
We select few are sufficient to defeat the dragon. We require no additional aid.
Fine.
And we certainly don't require the aid of a no-name wastrel. With that, the trio takes their leave of the castle.
Wow, rude.
You ask him to team up, but he refuses angrily. I ain't splitting the reward with nobody. You weren't planning on sharing either, so you don't try to change his mind. Before you even open your mouth to ask him to team up, he cuts you off. Thanks, but no thanks.
Rude.
I'll let the Order handle this. Me, I'm heading home.
So like nobody wants to be my friend, essentially. That's great.
Never know what you might hear that'll lead you in the right direction. The man wanders off somewhere, muttering to himself. You'll need tough gear, the man says, wandering off. Let us depart. We have a realm to save. He grabs his less than enthused colleague by the wrist and drags her off. You catch a glimpse of the terrified look on her face, and then the two disappear out of the audience chamber.
Again, super rude. So basically, like, this is worse than getting picked, in a sport thing at school.
No way am I adventuring with anyone who keeps that sort of creepy company, he says.
Don't say that about my friend.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I'll leave the dragon slaying to you adventurers. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's
we got that.
protection.
We got that.
I take not a single step from my post. You've yet to find any help for your quest. Things don't look that reassuring as they are, but the decision is up to you.
Dude, there's nobody else here though. Am I crazy? I'm gonna ask the queen.
Asking Queen Nilla to join you is beyond preposterous. Better not even try. The castle will close to visitors shortly. Please be on your way. You're shooed out of the castle.
I was worth a shot. That was worth a shot. I had to try it.
You set out, just the two of you, to hunt the dragon.
Okay. Item shop. Event.
A weapons merchant accosts you in the street, despite your best efforts to mind your own business. He speaks to you in a voice barely above a whisper. You want the most powerful weapon there ever was? He conspicuously checks his surroundings before revealing this weapon of apparent renown to you.
Phoenix Flame.
To hear him tell it, this is a legendary weapon, and one of its kind at that. It can be yours for 20,000 gold pieces, he says. You can smell the scam a mile away, and yet the aura of this weapon does have something of the legendary about it.
I don't have that money, bro.
You ask who in their right mind would pay so much for something so clearly fake, stolen, or forged. Well, you know where to find me, if you change your mind, he says, tucking the weapon away.
That's so much money.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Bye. What do you got? Bomb. We'll buy one bomb. I'm a rich man. It's 20,000.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
I don't have that kind of dough, man.
The old man kindly warned you of the dangerous monsters outside of town.
Ah, what a bro.
The child says you should see Nexton as soon as you leave the castle town.
Nexton. Okay. What's that?
The door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key. You peek inside the carriage shop only to hear the owner call out that they're closed. Guess you won't be making use of them after all.
Carriage shop.
Before you stands a sign calling for people to join the hunt for the dragon. Earlier, you saw the bit about the handsome reward for whoever slays the dragon, and hightailed it to the castle. A woman stares at the sign, transfixed. Her face curls into a scowl as she notices you. Monster! The woman cries and flings magic at Mar.
Hey, don't attack him.
Startled by the spell, Mar grows dizzy.
You shout, yeah, for sure.
You gather the dizzy Mar in your arms and glare at the woman. This ain't a monster, you growl. As the woman snarls over you, I hate monsters. The two of you bicker for quite a while.
What's wrong with you? 1 hour later? Oh my god.
In the end, the woman admits she may have jumped to conclusions, but stubbornly refuses to apologize. Inwardly, you call her unsavory names as your attention shifts to a different topic of conversation. Turns out she really hates the dragon and would love to take him down with her own 2 hands. But she knows she's no match for him alone, so she's at a loss for what to do. When you tell her you're after the same thing, she squints down her nose at you. Fine, she says. I can help you.
Yeah, sure. She's mean, but whatever.
She's a little annoying, but you are looking for quest companions.
Yeah, we need people.
I only want to see the dragon dead. I don't care about anything else, she mutters. You overhear her remarks and grin without thinking. Then you don't care about getting a share of the reward. That suits you perfectly. You happily join forces with the black-clad woman.
Dude, she doesn't want any money. I'm down for that. That's awesome.
She introduces herself as Melanie. She tells you she is a witch, but says nothing of why she hates monsters or what grudge she bears against the dragon.
Yeah, but I mean, we just started. Oh.
Calling all heroes. Whomsoever slays the dragon shall be handsomely rewarded.
Yeah, we're good. Yep, we're leaving. Leaving town. Oh. Make your way to Nexton, south of Advent. Press the option button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. Cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection. Admire your cards, illustration, or replay movies you've unlocked. Sure, but there's a thing I'm wondering. Kind of wish the game would explain to me a few things. Like what's what's the defense stat for? Exactly. Like, how does it work? I hope that it will tell us, like, at some point in the game. Sure. Sometimes it depends on the game. JRPGs aren't like that often, though. Like, very often you'll have, like, a lot of exposition first, and then you'll have gameplay. So another town.
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Oh, I can ask him stuff. Oh, cool. Ask him about a town.
The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Well, disappointing.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Bye. Iron Sword is exactly what I have. Iron Claw is exactly what he has. And she's got the Sacred Staff. I got Iron Armor, and he's got Simple Breastplate. She has like a little kind of like blue fairy thing. Oh no, it's the top of her wand, I think. Ring of Protection imbues with protective magic. So it would boost my stats. But it's 500 gold. That seems like a lot of gold. I'll get one of those. Buy and equip on me.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
You would think so, but like it didn't exactly work that way when I calculated from the previous attacks we received or dealt. So I'm not sure.
The woman tells you she's so terrified of what might happen if the dragon attacks the town. She hasn't been able to eat.
I know there's like a way to see behind cards of some characters. I just wish like oh, flip over. There it is. What matters most in life differs depending on the person. For him, it's money. Slaying the dragon makes him a hero, but more importantly, it'll make him rich. Story is locked, so I can't see the story of this character behind. It was love at first coup when our freewheeling bounty hunter met NieR, and they have been inseparable ever since. Who says bounty hunters can have a soft side? Story is locked. This dark and twisty mage harbors a deep-seated grudge against the dragon, but knows her own limits. She desires power enough to slay the dragon with a single blow. Queen? No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nilla harbors a knot in her gut unrelated to and more personal than the recent rise in monster activity. Yeah, we don't know the stories about any of these characters, so we can't, like... Oh, look at that! Some of the NPCs we've met. Blacksmith, hello there. Striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. Story's locked. She was a quick hire. Her gentle disposition was sure to attract a few more customers, they figured. No one was prepared for the crush of customers that ensued. At first, it has 4 legs, then 2, then 3. In the end, it has 10 legs. What is it? Oh my god. I don't know. The first part of the thing is a human being, right? Like 4 legs because you're walking on all 4s, then 2, and then 3 because you're walking with a cane. But like, in the end, it has 10 legs? That one, I don't know. That seems spoopy. I have no idea.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Sure.
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road.
Hobbled woman.
Upon catching sight of you, she calls out for your aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
Sure.
You try to lift the woman into your arms, but the weight's too much for you to bear. You lay the woman back down where you found her and mutter a quiet farewell before turning to leave. Upon seeing that, Melanie snaps. What kind of person are you?
I don't know. A crawler? Yeah, a creepy crawler. Ain't like it's my... yeah.
Ain't like it's my fault she's hurt. You whine like a child. Ignoring you, Melanie gingerly helps the woman up. NieR bends so the woman can get on his back, and the two of them head off in search of the apothecary.
What?
You watch them walk away for a moment before following, complaining to yourself about what a waste of time this is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. You can jump over the upward facing terrains. Use the right stick to choose the direction you want to jump and then press the X button. Try jumping to the apothecary. Oh, look at that. Cool.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She thanks you and pulls something from her breast pocket.
She gives you a mysterious card 1. You have no idea how to use it, but put it somewhere safe for the meantime.
You've helped someone, albeit not quite out of the goodness of your own heart. It might be a good idea to do that again, should you come across anyone else in need of assistance.
Scour the streets of Nexton for more information about the dragon. Sure. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Mature Woman's Flipside story. You can read special stories about the characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad enemies in your path to collect every special story. Oh. Mature Woman? There she is. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Okay. The mornings are quiet now, save for the soft sounds of chopping. Her husband vanished some days ago, and ever since, meat's been on the menu more often than not. Oh. Oh. That's a Sweeney Todd situation. Okay. Yeah, sounds like it, doesn't it? Sounds like she did murder her husband. I mean, he was abusive, but like, good lord, man. Like, not sure he deserved it. Deserving to die? Like, die? Like, getting arrested, maybe dying, though? Good lord.